Hi guys. So today, I just want to. Sorry about that. I just want to kind of have like a little get ready chat type of vibe. So today I was thinking, well, not thinking. It's a habit of mine, and I really pray that I stop this habit. Now, I'm using this Neutrogena, and Coca-Cola. But yeah, so today I wanted to really talk about losing yourself in relationships and how, um, yeah, just like a lot of the times when you get into a relationship, you like completely just like forget your needs and you forget like your wants and your goals. Sometimes it can happen, when you're like really in love with a person. And I wrote down some notes, and a lot of the times too, you can lose relationship with God, because a lot of the times you start to spend more time with this person. You um, don't read your Bible as much. You're not really praying to God as much. You're not really invested in God as much because you're so focused on this person. And a lot of the times, um, especially when they leave, then you feel lost and empty and broken because you're like, what the hell? I just invested so much time in this person and they just left, and now. And thank God, God is a good God and He's merciful and He is an all loving, eternal loving God, because He will let you run back into His arms, gracefully. But, yeah, so a lot of the times you just lose your relationship with God. And then, you know, you let go of hobbies. You're so invested in, you can be so invested in this person. And then you just like stop doing what you normally do, like, and especially things that like are good for your actual mental health, you know what I mean? Oh, by the way, I like a natural like makeup look, so yeah, that's that. I don't really like it to be caked on. I just like, more. That's why it doesn't even look like I put any on, because I like more of like a natural type of makeup vibe, like the no makeup look. And I'm starting to break out a little bit, but that's okay. So besides that, what else did I write? Yeah, like I feel like, especially when you're like over investing in a relationship, you also need to know when you're over investing. I can think of so many times where I've just um, completely like just put my needs to the side and like started to just like literally like, like not even really care about like what I'm feeling or care about like anything else. Like it was always just like I'm over giving, I'm over calling this person, I'm over texting this person, I'm not filling my own cup up. And a lot of the times you can, and especially if you grew up people pleasing, you know what I mean? And I just think that, sorry, I'm using this Maybelline Fit. I don't even know what color it is. It's in 25 medium. But yeah, a lot of the times you can just, become very like people pleasy type of vibe towards the person, and you're not really like giving to yourself, and then you can become so resentful of that person. But it's like, bro, it's your responsibility to like make yourself happy and, you know, um, fill your own cup up. But if you're so invested in this person, you're not going to be able to, and especially when like you just don't include God, the relationship can become so unhealthy and toxic. And I never really realized this, and you don't really need to like pray and like, I don't know how to explain it, but like just acknowledging the fact that like God is the one who brought them in your life, and not everybody is sent from God. Okay, let's get that straight. But you're gonna feel it when it's sent from God. You're gonna feel like, okay, this is sent from God. Like I know I got confirmation. But yeah, I just really wanted to talk about this because I know what it feels like to just over invest in somebody and then they leave and then you're broken. And then you have to run back to God because he was always there. You know what I mean? And it's just like I feel like a lot of the times I have done this and I have went through this and I've just and that's why I hold God so dear to my heart because I know that at the end of the day and I use this saying in my mind, it's okay if they leave as long as you don't leave yourself. Because I remember my first heartbreak. You know, I was literally like so devastated and so broken and I just like stopped really doing what it was that I loved to do and I just stopped like being my happy go lucky self and I let it affect me and then I let it affect other relationships and then I just let it affect certain areas in my life. And that's why I just think it's really important to just always like remind yourself to like, you know, it's okay to be in a relationship and it's okay if they leave. It's okay if you put yourself first. It's okay to trust that, you know, like even if they do leave that God is going to bless you with somebody else, you know? It's just letting go of like the outcome and letting go of, you know, like what's gonna happen, like are we gonna get married or are we gonna this or that, and it's just like give it to God because God already knows like what's gonna happen. Um and yeah, you never have to like what's yours is yours. And just one thing I learned along the way of just like, you know, with boys and you know, like over investing and then like just put yourself first. Like I don't really know how to like say this. Um I don't know, but I just realized along the way of just like, you know, over investing and just like, you know, literally like basically abandoning myself um and like my needs and like my the things that I used to do. You just become like this different person and just like to just never give up on yourself and never allow a relationship to, you know, just to change you and just to be yourself in the relationship. I really don't know how else to explain it, but I know other people are going out there I know other people who are out there are going through the same exact thing, you know, where they just like they're so invested in this person and they're so invested in this person and they're so invested in this person and then you blink and sometimes they're gone. And you're like, what the fuck just happened? Like I just literally like let myself go. I'm not going to the gym as much. I need the gym in my life. But also there's this clip-in ponytail. It's super cute and super long. I tried to cover my hair. It's so far been working. But yeah, so that with that being said, I just think it's really important to just remain. I know I wrote some more notes down about it. Yeah, so basically, like I was saying, just like don't make this person your God. Don't put this person above who your creator is, and that's just that, you know. Like I said, people are gonna come and go. I don't really want to like keep repeating myself with this like, you know, conversation, because it's pretty self-explanatory. Oh yeah, sorry. My blush, Anastasia, whatever it's, um, whatever. It's just a blush trio. Um, Next, oh wait, this was the e.l.f. It's an e.l.f. eyebrow and eyelash, you know, like clear gel, and I feel like it's really helpful to use, especially if you already have thick eyebrows and you don't really want to like make them blacker, and you just want that natural, like, you know, dun, 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 dun. Use this, or you can use like the eyebrow soap. I use that, but I find it to be very. It just depends. It just depends on the day or whatever. I kind of want to try some eyeliner today, but I'm skeptical. So I'm not going to. But yeah, I just really wanted to talk about that. And just know that, girl, you're beautiful, man or woman. This goes to man or women as well. It's not just for women. It's just overall, like, just, like, reminding yourself that, like, you are still a human being and you need to have your sense of self. And you need to, like, have your goals and your plans and your vision. And outside of this person, you still have a life. You know what I mean? You still have, like, your own things going on, and it's okay. It's not to say that just because these things are happening, or because you have different goals, or even if you have the same goals, but, like, some areas of it are different. You don't need to literally, like, be so invested in this person. But the reason why I wanted to call on here and say this is because it's a real thing, and baby girl, I've been through it multiple times, okay? And it's not good, because then sometimes you can become needy. You can get very needy, and you have to be careful for that. I remember one time a guy made me feel needy. Never again. Never again. But you need to have that healthy balance as well, as, like, because, men love to feel needed. And they are needed in ways. And they are valuable, in certain areas. But don't become so needy for, like, your sense of self and your sense of worth. And just areas in that, Don't become needy in those areas. And just, that's where God comes in, God is the one who defines you. God should be the one who defines you, tells you who you are, and just have a solid. This is my main purpose of this video, is to remind beautiful women across the world to just literally have such a solid sense of worth and sense of pride and sense of self, like, to the core, to your spirit. Like, have that sense of worth and value in God, because then no one can take it away from you. If people walk out of your life, you still know that you are still valuable, and you are still lovable, and you are still gonna thrive without this person. A lot of the times, too, when I was younger, I used to feel like I needed a relationship or a person to be alive, or literally that's how it felt at sometimes. It felt like I just, like, needed this person in my life, and a lot of those relationships did not work. Even the relationships where I put, God first, but that means that somebody else is coming, or that means that somebody else is, that person just wasn't for you. So yeah, that's just, like, the main thing about this video, is just letting women know that, like, and men too, that, like, find your identity in God. Find yourself of worth and value and dignity and integrity, whatever the case may be. Find it in God. It doesn't mean that I put any makeup on, but I feel like I'm more prettier in person. I mean, I'm prettier in pictures, but I'm way more prettier in person. Yeah. So, with that being said, oh my goodness, I used this rocket. I've used it since, I don't even know, like, 7th grade, and I've never touched another one. Like, I'm so loyal to this one. The brush on it is just immaculate. But my trick is, because I do have long eyelashes, and there's sometimes, like, sometimes you can have long and, like, thin and light eyelashes. So this brush is perfect for this. It's very, like, solid. This brush is solid. It doesn't, like, move. It's not flimsy. But my thing is, I start from the bottom. Here, let me see if I can get it closer. So I start from, the bottom, and then I work my way up and up and up, and then I'll start to curl it. Because my eyelashes are naturally curly, so that's, like, the main, I don't use an eyelash curler. And then another trick, too, is to use, like, I have, like, a couple of these. I like to use the dry one, the one that's more worn out first, and then I like to go in with the wet one. And I don't know what it does, but it just makes your eyelashes like so much longer and like more like not clumpy. I don't know what it does. I don't know how I learned this method. I just one day was like, okay, my eyelashes are too I don't want my eyelashes to be clumpy, but I also want it to have show my full length. And I literally discovered that when you do this, it works. I have been, using these for quite a long time. I'm 22, and I was probably using it since I was like 17, 16. So that's like 5 years of mascara. So trust me when I say I know what I'm talking about when it comes to mascara, and especially the Rocket. I will probably die with this mascara. I probably will use it for the rest of my life. People have given me mascara and I've just never used it. I have this one. I really, okay, as much as I love to keep talking to you guys, I literally don't have enough storage in my, phone, and I don't want it to cut out, like, mid-fucking, video, so I'm probably gonna cut this short. I don't even, like, know what I'm really wearing today. I'm wearing this. I'm literally just staying in the house. So, there's that. But I have a lot of stuff to do inside of the house. But, it just sometimes feels nice to get ready so you can feel ready and you can feel like I can conquer whatever it is that I need to do today. That's what you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and say. I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm saying this. But with that being said, I really love you guys and I really hope that you guys like take what I'm saying to you seriously, because you should never allow, and I have another video about this, to never allow a man, but this is now gender, all genders, never allow somebody to lower who your sense of self and your sense of worth is, and no one can do it when you have God. And this is why it's just better to be grounded in God, because when you are, your relationships thrive. You know what I'm saying? This is the longest video I've made. This is my like soft glam makeup. I wish I had a better camera because you guys can actually see what I did. So, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.